My name's Margaret Scott and I've written a new book called Emily's Longhorsley about the suffragette Emily Wilding Davison with Longhorsley Local History Society.
Now, a lot of people associate Emily Davison with Morpeth rather than Longhorsley. Can you tell us why you wanted to tell her story from the Longhorsley perspective?
Well, actually, Emily was buried in Morpeth, but that's really the only association. Although she had relatives there, her mother actually lived in Longhorsley from 1901 to 1918. She ran the village shop. Emily used to come home for holidays to stay with her mother, especially after she'd been imprisoned, to rest and recuperate, and she called Longhorsley home.
I believe she also went to church in the village.
Yes, she was a churchgoer. She went to the church. She socialised. They had friends in the village, the tenants at West Farm, and she was part of the community.
And is it right that she also practiced some of her political speeches in Longhorsley?
Yes, apparently she used to stand on the village green and practice some of her speeches there. There's a plaque on the village green to commemorate that, and she did those speeches in Morpeth Marketplace as well.
Now, in putting the book together, you obviously researched a lot of your material on home ground, but it also took you further afield. Can you tell us how you did all this?
Yes, Longhorsley Local History Society has got a good archive of material, but a few bits were missing, so we decided to go back to primary sources. So we travelled down to London to the LSE, to the Women's Library, where they've got the Emily Wilding Davison archive. And there we found letters that her mother had written to Emily. One when she was in the Holloway prison. The next one was when Emily had been injured at the Derby and was lying in a coma in hospital. There were also artefacts, her purse from when she was knocked down at the Derby, and lots of other material.
Did reading Emily's mother's letters give you any view of how her mother viewed her daughter's activities?
Yes, the first one was when she was in Holloway prison, was just full of love, and it was really very practical. She'd sent a parcel to Emily in prison and was hoping that she was keeping warm because there was a lot of snow in Longhorsley. It was very cold. The next one for when she was injured was very poignant. It showed that they'd made arrangements for any eventuality. Emily always wanted her mother to be at Longhorsley, not rush to her side, and that's why Margaret Davison stayed at Longhorsley when Emily was injured, and it was just very sad that Emily never got to read that letter.
So villagers have very much kept Emily's memory alive.
Yes, in 2013 we had an exhibition of lots of artefacts to do with Emily, photographs. We had village day events, a bike ride. There's going to be another cycle ride on the 15th of September too. And really we had such a wealth of material, we thought it was a shame to just abandon it, and so that's really why the book came about.
And when are you having your launch?
The launch is on Tuesday the 11th of September at 7:30 in Longhorsley Village Hall.
So in writing this book, did you manage to form any impression of what people in Longhorsley thought about Emily at the time?
I think it's the same as today. Opinions are divided. Some thought she was a martyr, some thought she was mad. And what I've tried to do in this book is just stick to facts and use primary sources to prove those facts.